Question: what are angels and what do they do? Are they even real? Well, angels are real and they have a lot to do for God. To summarize what they do, they serve and they praise God in Psalms 103 verse 21. They execute God's judgment in 2 Samuel verse 24, verse 16 to 17. Angels act as messengers of God in Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. Angels serve as guardians of the people in Matthew 18:10 to look after the children of God. And finally, angels protect God's glory in Genesis chapter 3, verse 22 to 24. So angels are creations of God. They are created as spiritual beings. And they were created before God created the world to help him do his work. Angels are immortal spirit. They are beings who possess personality. In other words, they have intellect and emotions and will to do God's work. And indeed, they are also given the power, knowledge, and abilities to do God's work. Angels are invisible. They are not physical, but they do have sometimes taken bodily forms. Like in Genesis chapter 18, verse 19, and in Hebrews chapter 13, verse 2. Angels are not infinite like God, as they are created things just like humans and the universe. Now, when we as human beings finally take on our glorified bodies, we will be made higher than the angels, and we will be given the opportunity to judge them in 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 13. So angels, as you can see, they do play an important role in God's redemption plan for the world. For instance, the angel Gabriel revealed to Mary that she would give birth to a Messiah, and angels warned Joseph in a dream of Herod's deadly plot. The angels will also minister to Jesus after the wilderness temptation and in the Garden of Gethsemane. And the angels also announced the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And we also know John in the book of Revelation tells us that there are fallen angels, and a third of these fallen angels followed Satan. You can find that in Revelation chapter 12, verse 9. These are the fallen angels that would do the work of the great deceiver Lucifer. And these angels were also hurled down to earth with Lucifer. Some angels are also kept in prison in 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 4, and in Jude 6, while others are free to roam in the midst of this dark world and do the work of Satan. And because they have chosen to rebel against God, they are then unredeemable. Matthew chapter 25, verse 41. However, despite the power of these fallen angels, they know and they fear Jesus, and that they ultimately know that their doom is coming. Because no demon or no fallen angel can overpower Jesus. This is in Mark 1, chapter 25 to 26. So in short, are angels real? Yes, they are. What they do? They are there for the execution of God's plan. And are they fallen angels? Yes, they are. But we know in the end, these fallen angels will meet their doom just as would their leader.